On behalf of Ohio's more than 2,800 dairy farm families, we welcome you to the Dairy Products Building, home of the famous butter cow and calf that have entertained generations of fair visitors. Always a favorite attraction at the Ohio State Fair, the butter display has represented popular and positive ideals for more than 50 years. And this year is no exception, as the butter cow and calf share the spotlight with a collage of carefully crafted animals, artifacts, flowers, and foods that represent the rich history and culture of Ohio. The 2014 butter display portrays 15 intricate Ohio State symbols that showcase the character and spirit of the Buckeye State. Among the lineup of creamy creations is a trilobite fossil, a cardinal, pawpaw fruit, a spotted salamander, an Adena pipe, and a whitetail deer. Every sculpture has a story that sheds light on Ohio's past and present. The tomato sculpture, for instance, highlights Ohio as one of the nation's largest producers of the fruit, and the carnation, the state flower, serves as a tribute to President William McKinley, an Ohio native who always wore a carnation in his lapel. Other butter sculptures, including the bullfrog and white-tail deer, are represented in the display because of their prevalence in the state. These animals, along with the ladybug and black racer snake, both known as friends of farmers for eating rodents and insects harmful to plants, are found in almost all 88 counties across Ohio. A cardinal also perches proudly on a Buckeye branch in the display, a permanent resident of the state, prestigious for its clear, strong sound and vibrant red coat. This year's display gives fairgoers a chance to glimpse into Ohio's past. A detailed trilobite fossil of a now extinct sea creature which existed in the state 440 million years ago, and flint, a hard rock used by Native Americans to make knives, spear points, and arrowheads, share the newly updated cooler with the butter cow and calf. The mural behind this year's display is inspired by yet another state symbol, the Great Seal of the state of Ohio.
This year, the butter cow shares the case with 15 of our state's symbols. This is only fitting because Ohio's dairy farmers play an important role in our state. There are more than 2,800 dairy farms in Ohio, producing more than 5 billion pounds of milk each year, ranking us 11th in the nation in milk production. Ohio's dairy community not only provides a safe, wholesome milk for Ohioans to enjoy, but also provides thousands of jobs for Ohioans and contributes significant dollars to our state's economy.
On behalf of Ohio's dairy farmers, the American Dairy Association Mid-East commissions a group of technical sculptors, several of whom are engaged primarily in the toy industry, to create the butter masterpiece. This year, 2 guest sculptors, including a dairy farmer from Shelby County, were enlisted to help with creating the display. Crafted from approximately 2,033 pounds of butter, donated in part by Dairy Farmers of America, the display was completed in more than 540 hours, which includes approximately 400 hours of actual sculpting. The sculptors began by building wooden and steel frames to support the weight of the butter. From 55-pound blocks, the butter is sliced into manageable loaves and is layered to cover the frames. After many hours of molding and smoothing the butter in a 46-degree cooler, each sculpture begins to take shape. Fine details are added last. The butter display at the Ohio State Fair attracts more than 500,000 visitors each summer, and continues as one of the most loved traditions at the fair. Past sculptures included last year's celebration of the 50th anniversary of the All-Ohio State Fair Youth Choir and its founder, a salute to our state capital's bicentennial, and a tribute to our nation's space program. Other displays have included several well-known Ohio personalities like Jack Hanna, Bobby Rahal, and Dave Thomas, and several historical figures like Lewis and Clark, Orville and Wilbur Wright, the Wright brothers, and U.S. presidents. Many more have paid tribute to innovation, entrepreneurship, and the commitment of Ohio's dairy community. The American Dairy Association thanks you for visiting the Dairy Products Building and hopes you are as proud of this year's Ohio State Fair butter sculpture display as we are.